Muy buenas a todos, señores, señoritas, animales y lo que haya por ahí. Aquí estamos en otro vídeo de Metal Gear Solid 2, en un vídeo relacionado con los Easter eggs. Y veremos cosas que no hemos visto durante la guía, y hay otras que ya hemos visto en la guía y no voy a volver a mostrar, pero hay otras que ya vimos en la guía y sí que voy a volver a mostrar. Sobre todo de las más graciosas, las que no hemos visto y las más curiosas. Y aquí tenemos la primera, por ejemplo. Tengo que ir dándole al start porque si no aparece una escena de demo. Pero ya veis aquí la primera. La primera vez que jugamos aparecía Metal Gear Solid en la pantalla de fondo de color rojo. Si le doy al L2, aparte suena el disparo este. Pero tras pasarnos el juego una vez aparece Raiden de color azul. Y esta es la primera curiosidad que estamos viendo, señores. Así que ahora sí, vamos a continuar con el espectáculo. Bueno, una curiosidad tiene que ver con el pentazemin. Vamos a recogerlo. Una vez lo recogemos, nos lo ponemos aquí y llamamos a Otacon. Y luego veremos.
Pentazemin is a mild tranquilizer used to treat clinical depression, obsessive compulsive behavior, and anxiety. It belongs to the benzodiazepinate family, and along with its antidepressant and anti-anxiety qualities, it suppresses convulsions. Take it when you have a tough shot ahead with a sniper rifle, and you need to minimize shakiness. But I guess you don't have one of those yet. Well, you can also try some if you're feeling really seasick.
Estoy tan mareado que me voy a tomar uno. Y lo llamamos otra vez.
Otacon, I took the pentazemin and you're right. The seasickness is gone.
Wow, really?
Really? You said...
Drugs are mostly about placebo effect. If you believe it's effective, it is. You're more naive than I thought.
Se han reído en tu cara, Snake.
You have the pentazemin equipped, huh? To steady your hands when aiming with a sniper rifle, select pentazemin in the menu display and press the confirmation button. Pentazemin is a benzodiazepine antidepressant used in the treatment of disorders such as depression and autonomic imbalance. In addition to its calming effect, it also relaxes muscular tension and combats convulsions. The result is a steady set of hands. One more thing, pentazemin does not prevent seasickness.
Seasickness? What are you talking about?
I mean, sometimes faith can overcome medical science.
What?
Never mind.
Esta conversación solamente aparece si hemos hecho lo que os he mostrado antes. Bueno, pues otra curiosidad ya la mostré en la guía, pero me hace ilusión mostrarlo otra vez. Si nos encerramos en una taquilla que tiene una foto como esta, pues es tan sencillo como que podemos besarla. Y suena el besito, ¿no? Y si además llamamos al todopoderoso Otacon...
This reminds me of when we first met.
I was the one inside the locker that time. We're equal now, huh?
Not unless I wet my pants.
That's a low blow, Snake. Stop. Move! Using the old cardboard box trick, huh? Looks good on you, Snake. Camouflage is the best way to slip past enemy surveillance. But cardboard is just paper when it comes down to it. It won't withstand any serious assault for long. Don't rely on the trick too many times either. And I recommend you keep it dry.
Aquí tenemos a un cachondo que está mirando por los prismáticos a la foto aquella. Atentos. Impresionante, sí señor. Bueno, señores, cosas que podemos ver, aparte de estornudar, es que si disparamos en primera persona y sangra, se mancha la cámara y cae la sangre, como debe ser. Si por el contrario nos disparan en primera persona, ahí estamos. Muy bien, vamos a pasarlo bien. Vamos a romperle la cámara, atentos. Le rompemos la pierna. Ahora el pobre anda cojo. ¿Y qué es lo que va a hacer? Pues va a pedir ayuda a otra sala, señores. Está muy guapo. Bueno, aquí tenemos una curiosidad que ya vimos, pero vamos a volver a ver. Atentos. Tenemos que tirar eso al suelo con el L2.
Who's there? Don't sneak up on me like that.
Bueno, por lo visto...
It was just my imagination playing tricks on me.
Exacto. Dicen algo y se acabó el problema. Bueno, otra curiosidad tiene que ver con los códex a Otacon. Cuando guardamos la partida él nos va diciendo proverbios. Pues si lo hacemos muchas veces al final hay un easter egg. Y como todos los proverbios no los hemos escuchado, ni su significado, los vamos a ver ahora. Así que atentos porque esto va para largo.
Snake, you of course know the saying, one for all for one.
What is this all of a sudden?
Oh, I figured you'd need a lot of motivation, so I came prepared. It's from the Three Musketeers. The book, not the candy bar. Anyway, it means that if you go up against everyone by yourself, they'll gang up on you too, I think. Since you're on your own on that ship, you need to take this to heart and avoid confrontations. How was that? Just like the old days, huh?
Almost reminds me of Mei Ling, but you sure you got it right?
Of course. And I'll teach you a lot more of these, you can count on it.
Great.
Okay, there's a saying that goes, even a bird on high dies a glutton's death, as do the fish of the deeps. The lesson is, don't be greedy. The fish that belonged to a family called the Deeps died from overfeeding, and so did a bird that got high on something, probably fermented fruit.
Okay, if you say so.
I do, Snake. Don't take unnecessary risks just because you're greedy for more items. Remember the Deep family's fish. Another Chinese proverb. Those who look to the heavens prosper. Those who defy it are no more. Do you know this one? The meaning here is... hold on a sec. That you can only survive as long as you're a part of the natural order of things. You remember pre-ripped jeans? Manufacturers thought that just because people loved old, broken-in jeans, they would want to buy new jeans that looked old. So they purposefully...
What do jeans have to do with nature and order?
Denim should fray and rip on its own, naturally, right? Some designers tried to go against that and no one bought them. The earnings report from that fiscal year is enough of a proof.
Earnings?
Hey, Snake, what's hardest won, most easily lost? It's time, get it? Amazing how relevant these Chinese proverbs still are. Once the moment's gone, it's gone. Except for daylight savings time, of course. That extra hour to do anything you like with every autumn. Gotta love it. Then again, you lose an hour every spring, so I guess the proverbs are right. Wow, they thought of everything.
Did they even have daylight savings back then?
Of course not. They knew how to save time. We're the ones that need to be tricked into it.
Yeah, but you said...
The moment never returns, Snake. Let's not waste it on idle questions.
Okay.
The Chinese have a saying. Those who are lost never question a path, and a drowning man doubts not the shallows. And it means that you need to make use of other people's help, otherwise you could be in trouble. If you're lost, you don't even know whether a road you come across is a right one. And, what's the difference between shallow and deep if you've already drowned, right? Anyway, the point is that help is always a good thing to accept, so make good use of the codec.
Look, this stuff seems nothing like what Mei Ling used to talk about.
Hey, she couldn't do better herself. Acquaintances agree, friends argue. And that's a straightforward one. The better friends you are, the more openly you can disagree with each other. So feel free to present a counterpoint if you don't agree with what I'm saying. Argue away.
Sure, all right.
Not a promising start. Okay, forget what I said. Just go along with my advice. Do you know the saying, one forgets the hurt once the wound is healed? And that, of course, means, where'd I put that piece of paper?
Did you say something?
No, nothing. Forgetting the pain when the wound's healed means, that you have to get better fast. Yeah, that's it. So stock up on those rations and bandages.
Is that really all it means?
Hey, I'm the expert here. Snake, have you heard this one? Evil is human nature, and his entire being falseness. The concept of so-called original sin. The idea that you're born bad, so you can't help doing bad things.
Hold on. I thought the idea of original sin was that you had to work even harder at being good because you were born evil.
Oh, yeah, that too. You're very good, Snake. You know the story about Achilles in Paris? The moral here is, something about his heel. Anyway, even the great and virtually immortal hero Achilles was finally done in by Paris. Talk about a dangerous city. So don't get complacent. The mission can turn around and get you.
Wasn't Paris a person?
What?
Paris, I thought he was a...
Snake, there's a time and a place for conspiracy theories. Please, I'm trying to concentrate here.
Huh? Sorry?
Do you know the saying, those who walk 100 leagues think not that their journey is half ended until the 90th league? That means... what does it mean? Okay, it means that if you're planning to walk that far, you better damn well know how to do simple arithmetic. Study, stay in school.
This seems to be getting more and more random.
Correction. It's becoming more deep. Trust me. The Chinese have a proverb that goes, scholars hold in esteem knowledge, not acts. See, they just sit around thinking instead of actually doing something, which doesn't make them too useful. Action is what matters, I think.
Look, what I heard from Mei Ling was that...
Snake, have you noticed that you bring her up a lot?
Huh? That isn't the...
Here we go again. What am I gonna do with you?
Like I was saying...
You and your hyperactive libido. It's a good thing one of us can keep all the details straight. This is my favorite Chinese saying. Better to be first among roosters than last among bulls. Of course, the meaning's clear. If you have to choose between being a chicken or a cow, pick the chicken. Cows are always being messed with by aliens. Cattle mutilations are up here. Why go looking for trouble, right? If an enemy spots you, you'll be in more trouble than a cow on a UFO. You stay out of their sight.
Why would aliens be in an old Chinese proverb?
Everyone knows they've been visiting us for thousands of years.
News to me.
Snake, do you know the Chinese proverb, care avoids error? Error is thought to be a Kung word, meaning what? There's some linguists who think that this accounts for an almost universal utterance of the syllable when people are at a loss for words. A kind of vestigial...
Hey!
Ah!
What a crock! What did you do with that little cheat sheet I made you? Oh, there it is. Hey!
That's really,
How could you do that? You know how busy I am and you...
It's not what you think.
Oh? So what am I thinking?
What's going on over there?
Oh, hi, Snake. Do you know that Otacon's been...
Mei Ling, we're in the middle of a mission and everything, so can we,
Fine. Sure. And Snake, the real meaning of care avoids error is that if you're cautious, you can avoid making serious mistakes. Even if you've gotten used to the mission, watch what you do. Good luck.
Yeah, Snake, good luck.
You, I'm not done with.
Yeah.
Let's discuss this, shall we?
Y ahí tenemos la referencia a Mei Ling. Por fin, Mei Ling hace acto de presencia, aunque no se le vea, pero se le escucha.
What happened to Mei Ling?
She got mad and went offline.
What did you do?
Nothing. Now don't we need to get back to the mission? So much to do, so little time.
Vale, señores, un easter egg, una curiosidad que hasta hace no mucho no se había descubierto es que en la cocina, en la zona del principio, si disparamos a las sartenes, hay como notas musicales. Escuchemos. Lo que pasa es que hay que hacerlo más rápido y tal, pero son notas musicales. Bueno, pues después de vencer a Olga, vamos a hacerle fotos. Y Y a la cara también. Y ahora voy a llamar a Otacon.
She's not dead, is she?
No, just knocked out.
Good.
Looks like a little angel, doesn't she?
What's gotten into you?
Nothing.
Sleeping Beauty may have been awakened by Prince Charming's kiss, but you better not try it here.
I'm with you. Besides, I've had enough of tomboys.
Vale, ahora lo que vamos a hacer es disparar. Atentos.
What are you doing? How could you shoot someone who's unconscious? What are you, some kind of a monster?
Pues algo parecido. Muy bien, pues creo que esto únicamente aparece tras superar el juego una vez. Arriba estaban las gafas térmicas, creo que era, ya lo vimos. O las de visión nocturna, una de las dos. Pero aquí ahora aparece esto. USP Supr, que esto era el silenciador de la USP. Aquí tenemos ahora el silenciador, en esta ubicación. Bueno, señores, ahora que tenemos el steel, vamos a pasarlo bien. Es tremendo. Y además, si pulsamos el interrogante, o sea, el interrogante o la exclamación que aparece, se pueden quedar atontados. Mira ese. ¿Veis esos puntitos blancos que salen? Se quedan completamente atontados. ¡Catapum! Vamos a ver qué ocurre.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? The first image is... Ah, this is,
What?
Nothing. It's nothing. But this isn't a photo of Metal Gear anyway. Sorry, but you're gonna have to go back and shoot another set. I'll just make a backup of this one. So, what's the last one gonna be? Didn't think Gurlukovich was involved, of all people. So, any codec moments from you, Snake?
Sí.
The first image is... So, this explains a lot. Not that there's anything wrong with keeping it to yourself. I mean, you know, it's your life and everything. But you're going to have to take those Metal Gear photos now. The next image is... Oh, this is,
What?
Nothing. It's nothing. But this isn't a photo of Metal Gear anyway. Sorry, but you're gonna have to go back and shoot another set. I'll just make a backup of this one. Okay, what am I seeing now? Isn't this that soldier on the deck, Olga? I can't believe you took a picture of her, all things considered. The next image
Yo con las fotos que quiero, Otacon.
More of these? Is that all you think about? Hey, what you like is your business. Just get those Metal Gear pictures. Next up is... More of these? Is that all you think about? Hey, what you like is your business. Just get those Metal Gear pictures. I'll just make a backup of this one.
¡Qué pillín!
Okay, last one's coming up. Snake, get serious, will you? We need those pictures.
Sí, sí.
I'll just make
Claro,
a backup
que
of
no
this one.
falte la copia de seguridad.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? The first image is... This is hilarious! This rules! But we can't use it. Get the shots we need.
Ya, entiendo, la verdad.
I'll just make a backup of this one.
Sí, haz lo que quieras.
So, what's the last one gonna be?
Hace mucha gracia cuando la ves.
Oh, this is,
What?
Nothing. It's nothing. But this isn't a photo of Metal Gear anyway. Sorry, but you're gonna have to go back and shoot another set. So, any codec moments from you, Snake? The first one I'm seeing is... Hey, this is the Marine Commandant. Are you a fan or something? The next image is... The Commandant again. Look, if you like him so much, I'll print this out and make a panel out of it. Put it over your bed or something. The next one's... Will you please stop sending me pictures of the Commandant?
Se pone hasta nervioso. Bueno, señores, os quiero mostrar la ubicación de una foto que no es fácil de ver, pero a ver si lo consigo hacer. Voy a intentar ir rápido. Bueno, no se trata de ir rápido o lento, se trata de tener suerte. Y en cuanto aparezca, pues lo veréis. En principio la foto hay que hacerla aquí. En principio hay que tener paciencia. En cuanto se cambie el proyector de la izquierda a la pantalla de la derecha, creo que es cuando hay que hacer la foto. ¿Vale? Ahí está. Hideo Kojima. Es él. Vamos a enseñársela a Otacon.
Okay, last one's coming up. What? Don't send me creepy stuff like this. What if I get possessed or something? Sorry, but this doesn't work. I hate to ask, but can you try again? So, any codec moments from you, Snake? The first image is... This is hilarious! This rules! But we can't use it. Get the shots we need.
Le ha hecho gracia como debe ser. Hace mucha gracia esta foto. Todo el mundo se ríe cuando la ve.
The next image is... More of these? Is that all you think about? Hey,
sí.
What you like is your business. Just get those Metal Gear pictures. The last one is... You're on a mission here, remember? Okay, I'm receiving the images. The first image is... You're on a mission here, remember? The next one's... Stop it, okay? Are you trying to freak me out?
Bueno, señores, estamos en la segunda zona. En la zona suroeste de la primera hay una trampilla. Y tenemos que pasar por esa trampilla para que se abra esta, la de la segunda zona. Ahora, Snake, si quieres, te metes dentro y con un poco de suerte avanzamos. A ver. Vale, señores, atentos a esto. Menudo pringao. Se le ha caído el cargador. Sí, sí que a lo tuyo. Vale, pues a ver si sé el camino. No va a ser fácil, porque hay diferentes caminos y bueno. Voy a ir por la izquierda para seguir recto. El objetivo es ir a la tercera zona. El tiempo se ha detenido. Estaban descansando. Nosotros seguimos a lo nuestro, sin mirar atrás. Voy a comprobar que se esté grabando bien. Os aseguro que me está costando mucho grabar todo esto porque a veces el emulador se bloquea. Ya sabéis que estoy utilizando el emulador de la Play 3, el RPCS3, creo que se dice así. Y aquí veremos la toma del Metal Gear, pero desde abajo. Diferente y no la hemos visto todavía.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
Metal Gear.
Tal cual, Snake, es el Metal Gear. Vale, tenemos un camino por ahí. Vamos a meternos. Y es muy importante que a la zona que vamos a llegar no saquemos ninguna arma. Ya no puedo gritar tanto por la hora que es, señores, pero es importante eso, que no saquemos ninguna arma. Vale, atentos. Lo importante aquí es dejarse la cámara puesta. Y subimos. Mirad quién está ahí. Y desaparece. La música de misterio. Vamos la foto del señorito Ocelot. Si hace ese sonido es que está bien hecha la foto.
Looks like I have your photos now. Let's take a look.
A ver cómo es. ¿Qué opinas, Otacon?
Don't send me creepy stuff like this. What if I get possessed or something? Sorry, but this doesn't work. I hate to ask, but can you try again?
Sí, no te preocupes.
The next one's... Yeah! Another spooky photo? I told you to stop, didn't I? I need to go get some holy water or something.
Agua santa.
And the next one is... Stop it, okay? Are you trying to freak me out?
Sí, bueno, a ver aquí cómo es la escena, señores. Vamos a lanzar una granada stun. ¡Bomba! En toda la cara. Le hemos dado en la cara. No sé si lo habéis visto, no me lo esperaba ni yo eso. Mira, la escena es diferente, correcto. Bueno, la otra la mostraré después, pero veréis que es diferente también. Pobre Snake. Bueno, también podemos hacer que nos detecten con el proyector este. Se ve nuestra sombra ahí. Si nos detecta el cargador, la escena es así. Bueno, vamos a disparar al señor poderoso coronel. A ver qué ocurre. Impresionante momento. Cazadísimo Snake. Voy a probar a lanzar una granada stun.
But it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the intruder to the right.
Ahora por la derecha. Bueno, vamos a jugar con los proyectores en la zona 2. Atentos, Va un poco ralentizado, pero se aprecia.
This project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think of. Always bear that in mind. Ours is not the only military project devoted to metal gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs.
Mítico momento, Mitiquísimo.
Aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air backgrounds. Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. Ours is not the only military project devoted to metal gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy.
Esto es probablemente de las mejores cosas que tiene el juego. Bueno, señores, os voy a dejar ahora todo el discurso para que lo escuchéis, así que me voy a quedar en silencio. Y en algún momento habrá un cambio de sala con transición para que no lo notéis, pero no os perderéis nada.
We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected and make its landing on any shoreline. Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the great Manta Ray. Our Ray has a sting that nature never gave the Manta. With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea and land as we never have before. George Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath of Shadow Moses. The official reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex and next-generation nuclear warheads. But even you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover-up cost him his influence in the political community. The Metal Gear Rex development on Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense capability. NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely. But if this theory is correct, it means that there was a calculated intent to cash in on this opportunity by specific interests within the military-industrial complex. We are here today to flush out and rid our country of these corrupting forces. That is our mission. You will bear that in mind. The proliferation and development of Metal Gear technology are about to render agreements like the NPT and START obsolete. There are also forces at work trying to exploit this disturbing trend to further their own power and influence. The human race is about to slide back into the endless arms race of that last century. And we cannot afford to play that Russian roulette again. The Metal Gear Ray you see is here to prevent that possibility. The brain drain of nuclear specialists in the black market trade in weapons grade plutonium has been fueling a cottage industry in nuclear weapons since late last century. Add Metal Gear to the mix, the result is the renewed proliferation you see the world over. We once lived in the shadow of the Doomsday Machine. This Metal Gear Ray can bring other Metal Gears under control and ensure that we never know that fear again. We, the Marines, will be the guardians of this peace. This Metal Gear Ray is a prototype designed to be operated by an onboard pilot. In its final form, Ray will be unmanned, driven by tele-existence and an autonomous control system. The importance of next-generation technology such as C4ISR and RMA in battle situation has been discussed time and again, but Ray is the first to deploy it so fully. With Ray's completion, The Marine Corps will lead the way for a new age of military tactics. The National Missile Defense Program was initiated in the end of the 20th century, projected to completion in 2005. However, the NMD trial conducted in the year 2000 was a complete failure, and the success of the 1999 trials is now considered a chance happening. We, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Ray. That is all. Dismissed.
Stop! Freeze!
Let's do a little stretching, shall we? Left. Front. Up. Left. Up. Left. Up. To move on. This turned out to be longer than expected. At ease. Rest a little. To move on. I seem to be repeating myself. Chalk it up to old age. I'm on a roll here. Let's go on a little bit longer. President Sears forced the NMD proposal through and succeeded in deploying the program. Some say that it was a military interest, with plans for the $100 billion program budget that actually arranged the legislative approval. We will proceed out of New York Harbor and conduct top-secret field testing of Ray. Shadow Moses has turned public opinion against weapons development. This training needs to stay covert. We cannot risk jeopardizing the program on the eve of its completion. The disguised oil tanker is a part of our cover. Ray is well worth all these precautions. Trust me. It is an undeniable fact that there is a force at work in our government and within the military, seeking to control national affairs to suit its own interests. Metal Gear Ray bears the burden of confronting this party, thwarting their plans and guiding this nation back to its original path. This exercise is but a first step towards that goal. The future of the country rests with you tonight. Former President Sears did also act towards reducing the nuclear stockpile while nurturing the NMD concept. It was he who lowered Start 3's ceiling for tactical nuclear weapons in order to bring Russia around to approving a revision to the ABM Treaty. Everyone believed the world was headed for the end of the arms race when Shadow Moses happened. Even though the development of Metal Gear Rex is still outside the bounds of official truth, everyone in the international military community knows the facts. Its specs spread across the globe like wildfire, and the nuclear race is on again. The only thing that can reverse its course is this Metal Gear Ray. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline. Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. Former President Sears did also act towards reducing the nuclear stockpile while nurturing the NMD concept. It was he who lowered Start 3's ceiling for tactical nuclear weapons in order to bring Russia around to approving a revision to the ABM Treaty. Everyone believed the world was headed for the end of the arms race when Shadow Moses happened. We, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Ray. That is all. Dismissed.
Stop! Freeze!
Muy bien, señores, pues algo que también quiero mostrar es que durante las llamadas de codec podemos escuchar los pensamientos de nuestros personajes con el botón R1, R2. Escuchemos a Raiden. R1 da una respuesta positiva y R2 una respuesta negativa.
Push it in rapid succession to swim faster. Change your heading with the left stick. The O2 gauge will appear under your life gauge while you're underwater. Section of the big shell. Get back into your body when you return.
Is that the reason you
You know I'll get everything like a legendary mercenary? I'm on it. I'll contact you as soon as I find out something.
Bueno, esto ya lo mostré, y es que si nos tumbamos en el suelo cuando hay cucarachas, una de ellas se mete en la ración. Y para quitarla tenemos que mover esto para arriba y para abajo mucho rato, ya lo vimos en la guía, pero eso no lo quiero hacer ahora. Vamos a llamar otra vez, a ver qué ocurre ahora. Bueno, ya lo vimos también esto.
Look at all these bugs. The seawater is polluted with crude oil, and yet they can still survive.
It's an altered bug that can resolve crude oil.
Altered?
Yes, through genetic engineering. It was created in the lab to combat frequent oil spills. It doesn't exist naturally. The bug is genetically altered with DNA from a bacteria called Pseudomonas, which can decompose crude oil. It has an enzyme in its body that can break up oil, and was modified so it instinctively consumes any crude oil that it absorbs. One of the reasons the big shell has little oil pollution is because of this bug. It also helps in reducing costs and the number of spill maintenance workers. It's a form of bioremediation. It's for the most part innocuous, so no need to be worried. Those bugs have ravenous appetites. Be careful that they don't end up eating your rations. Shake your equipment to protect the items from
Correcto, es a lo que iba, pero no lo vamos a hacer eso. Por cierto, la M9 creo que aparece ahí porque estoy jugando ahora en el nivel muy fácil, o sea, con la dificultad muy fácil. Bueno, señores, si nos comemos todas las raciones teniendo una cucaracha en el inventario, aparece su información. Insectos marinos, modificados genéticamente para casos de derrame de crudo. Comen y descomponen el crudo, les encantan las raciones. Bueno, señores, si en el primer nodo que encontramos ponemos el nombre de los creadores del juego, aparece automáticamente la fecha de cumpleaños. Por ejemplo, con Hideo Kojima tenemos ahí el 24 de agosto, y que es de Japón. Otra curiosidad ocurre aquí cuando ponemos la fecha que coincida con la que está en el reloj, en este caso del emulador de la Play 3 o de la consola. Lo ideal es ponerlo en el día en el que estás jugando a esto. Por ejemplo, hoy 12 de mayo, y aparece ahí abajo a la derecha lo de Happy Birthday.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Go on. Here, kid. Go on. Right, I'm on your side.
Bueno, vamos a golpear a Snake. Uy, 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 uy.
Right. What reason could you have to shoot someone while they are sleeping?
I can't believe you. And he was on our side, right?
I strongly disapprove. Hurry up and return to your duties.
So, Jack, what do you want?
What do I want? Well, I'd like to save, if that's okay.
Then go ahead.
This is a joke, right? Rose.
What now?
What do you mean, what now? Save my data, please.
Fine.
Don't you have something you want to say before that?
Like what?
Ugh.
All right, I get it. I'm sorry. There. You satisfied?
Close enough.
You selfish.
What was that?
Nothing. Just talking to myself. He's asleep? How much longer is this guy gonna sleep? Wish I were that relaxed. He's still sleeping.
Liquid.
Huh?
Bueno, señores, podemos nada más acabar de hablar con Peter Stillman, venir aquí y rápidamente podemos ver lo siguiente. Atentos. Y le hemos roto la caja, no sé si os habéis dado cuenta. Y ahora vamos a llamar a Snake.
Pliskin, I saw someone wearing a cardboard box just now.
A box? I don't know anything about that. You sure you weren't imagining things?
Of course I'm sure. Do you think it's one of the members of Dead Cell?
How should I know?
I don't want to fight someone like that.
Why not?
Because it looks so dumb. Anyone who's willing to be seen like that must be completely insane. I mean, he's a psycho, there's no question about it.
Yeah.
Te ha llamado tonto, Snake.
Colonel, I just saw this guy go running by wearing a cardboard box.
A cardboard box.
Who do you think he was? A Dead Cell?
The Dead Cells are a bunch of weirdos, that's for sure. But they don't wear cardboard boxes.
I'll look into it.
I'm counting on you.
Jack, I looked into that guy a few minutes ago wearing a cardboard box, but...
Did you find anything?
No, there's no corresponding data in the files for neither Dead Cell nor Colonel Gurlukovich's private army.
How about as a surviving member of SEAL Team 10?
Of course I looked into that possibility too, but...
You didn't find anything?
No, I'm sorry I couldn't be of any help.
Wonder who the heck he was.
Right. Be on the lookout.
Jack, do you need to... What? I can't believe this. What are you wearing?
Oh, it's a disguise.
A disguise? What kind of disguise?
Well, I was hoping I could use it kind of like camouflage. You know, fool the enemy into thinking I was a box.
You'd have to be an absolute idiot to be fooled by that.
Yeah, maybe. But there are more idiots in this world than you think.
You mean like you?
What?
Never mind. Anyway, good luck. You'll probably need it with that stupid box on your head.
The cardboard box that you have is ideal for fooling your enemies. It's a very important tool for infiltration missions.
Really?
Of course. I can't begin to count the number of agents whose lives were saved by a cardboard box.
You mean everyone's using them?
Look, I'm not exaggerating when I say the success of your mission hinges on how you use that cardboard box.
Huh.
But in the end, a cardboard box is only made of paper. Handle it with care or it won't be of much use to you. You know, I've lost a couple thanks to you.
What?
Nothing. Forget it. Treat your cardboard box with care. Take care of the box, and it'll take care of you. Don't think of it as just another box. Treat it with love. Don't be rough, okay?
Podemos viajar con la caja número 5 por la cinta transportadora esta. Y a veces nos puede detectar. Si la caja es diferente, en principio nos puede detectar. Pero podemos llegar ya a una zona a la cual no podríamos llegar hasta más tarde en el juego. Podemos decidir hacerlo o no. En este caso, si decidimos continuar, pues nos llevan de nuevo a esta zona. Y seguimos viajando en el tiempo, señores, hasta quedar aquí. Pero podemos acceder a esa zona antes de tiempo.
got rations. Rations are military food provisions capable of life recovery. Select a ration in the menu display and press the confirmation button for life recovery. If you equip yourself with rations, you can automatically recover life the moment it hits 0. Field rations are not just emergency food. For a soldier, it's a vital factor in maintaining combat efficiency. Rations are the result of concentrated research and development efforts on the part of the U.S. military's cooking laboratory. Together with calories, meticulous attention is focused on balanced nutrition. Freeze-dried, the rations are easy to carry and keep well. It ain't home cooking, but it'll satisfy your nutritional needs. What's on your mind?
Well, just between you and me,
Sure. What is it?
I prefer rations over Rose's home cooking.
That bad, huh?
Right. There's still C4 in the strut where you are.
Where?
All right, let me give you a hint. Look for a place that guys have never entered up to this point. A special place that guys have wanted to enter but simply couldn't. A place that you couldn't enter if the situation wasn't as such.
Sí, se refiere al lavabo de mujeres. Vamos a
No need to worry.
molestarle durante un rato. Ya veréis.
I'm all right. If you need to talk to me, use the Kodak.
Ya veréis lo que ocurre. Hay que estar un ratito, pero...
No need to worry. You need to go and take care of the C4s now.
Ya se está calentando.
Stop bothering me. Lay off the knocking already. What are you doing there? Hurry up and dispose of those bombs.
Bueno, ahora lo que voy a mostraros es esto que ya lo hice en la guía, pero me hace ilusión y como es poca cosa, unas buenas sandías. Siempre apetecibles.
Stillman, are you all right over there?
Yeah, no problem.
You must be bored.
Hardly. Between dealing with you guys and calibrating this, I've got my hands full.
What did you say?
Nothing. Look, it's just that it would be best if we didn't have to use this. Anyway, get to those bombs. Looks like Pliskin shouldn't be having any problems. You better look sharp as well.
Stillman, do you really believe that Pliskin is not a member of SEAL Team 10?
He's probably not.
Then exactly what is he?
I'm not sure. But there are other things that I am sure of.
Like what?
Like that I can believe in him, that's what. There's something about him. A certain something that's found only in men of strength, trustworthiness, and reliability.
I see. Anyway, I'm getting back to the mission.
By the way, Raiden, did you happen to see the technician that came down along with me?
No, I didn't.
I see.
Wait, Stillman. Is that guy really...
Raiden.
What?
Disposing of the C4 is our first priority. There's no time. Get back to the task at hand.
Right. Gotcha.
Raiden, what are you looking at? Oh, I see. Rosemary,
What?
could you excuse him for a moment?
Huh?
You know, so he can...
Oh, I get it. Jack, let me know when you're done, okay?
Esta conversación es única y aparece únicamente cuando estamos delante del inodoro. Bueno, podemos interactuar de algún modo con la cadena del váter, solamente por acercarnos. Y también con el secador de manos. Sí señor, sí señor. Y además aquí pues tenemos un póster y podemos interactuar con él.
Raiden, I didn't know you had such weird interests. Not that there's anything wrong with that, though. Just that, well, it's a little weird.
Jack, I think that's a little weird.
Hey, it costs money to have the soup clean. Are you just gonna walk around?
Colonel, where's that bomb?
We have no information on that. Sweep the area.
Hurry, Jack.
The bomb has to be somewhere on the heliport. Use whatever means necessary to locate it. Raiden, you located the bomb yet?
No, not yet.
Hurry, Jack. We don't have a lot of time left.
He wouldn't have had the time to find a good hiding place. It must be somewhere near him. Take a closer look. Raiden, the bomb?
Nothing yet.
Where is that damn thing? We're running out of time.
Have you checked under Fat Man's body?
What? Of course not. It can't be there.
You don't know that.
Okay, what evidence do you have that it's there?
Just a hunch, all right?
Look, Rose, I know what I'm doing, and this is my life on the line. You don't have any experience in this type of work, so
Raiden, don't turn down a good suggestion when you hear one. Check it out.
What?
You know what I'm talking about.
All right. The bomb was where you guessed it would be. You were right, and you saved my butt.
As long as you realize that.
I was pretty surprised, though. I never expected to find it where I did.
You must think I'm pretty clueless, huh?
Of course not. And I have a pretty healthy respect for the woman's intuition thing now.
That is such a sexist thing to say, you know that?
Come on, don't be mad. I apologized already.
Don't sweat it. I'm just messing with you. I want you to recognize that I can help you through this thing, and that I care about you.
Rose?
Hang in there, okay?
Señores, durante la escena del ninja podemos observar su cara antes de tiempo presionando el botón R1.
Identify yourself.
Unlike you, I have no name.
Se ha visto a Olga. Bueno, vamos a llamar a Snake con el uniforme y la AK puesta, a ver qué ocurre.
I see you're wearing the enemy field uniform. Looks pretty good on you.
Cut it out. It's bad enough that I'm dripping with sweat, wondering when somebody's gonna see through my disguise.
Don't worry, and quit being so sensitive. At least your walk won't give you away.
My walk? What do you mean, my walk?
Nothing. Forget I said it. I'd worry more about the fact that the uniform's a little small for your size. It just might come off when you bump into an enemy. Normally, a proper fitting uniform is issued to a soldier. You're just going to have to fit your movement to the uniform.
Una clara referencia a Meryl del primer Metal Gear Solid.
Raiden, your grip has gotten stronger. Guess your hard work has paid off.
Jack, you're great.
Raiden, your grip went up again.
Jack, you're truly amazing.
Raiden, how long are you going to keep doing that? Forget about doing pull-ups. It's about time you return to your duties.
Jack, don't get too carried away. There are limits to everything, you know.
Bueno, señores, aquí tenemos en la zona del loro, detrás de él, esta marca un poco rara. Vamos a llamar al coronel a ver qué es lo que nos dice.
Colonel, what's this door?
I don't know.
It's huge. What the hell is it? It's not in our intel.
Raiden, we have no way at the moment to open that door. Leave it alone and proceed with the mission. Understood?
Entendido.
What's up? Good morning. Good morning. What's up?
Aquí hay bastantes curiosidades y vamos a intentar encontrarlas. Atentos a esto. Realmente no sé a qué se refieren con esto, pero ya hemos visto, por ejemplo, cuidado que no venga el otro, que como me toque me quita el traje. Bueno, creo que tengo que entrar. Vamos a entrar otra vez, a ver qué es lo que ocurre. Y el loro, pues haciendo de las suyas. Y aquí atentos también, Aquí en lugar de trabajar, observan imágenes por los monitores. Y bueno, es una curiosidad que ahí tenéis. Bueno, lo podemos pasar bien con el loro. Por ejemplo, si le disparamos. Vemos que ocurre. Todo sale rebotado. Vale, voy a llamar al coronel a ver qué dice.
What's that bird?
Parrot, isn't it?
Probably a large budgie. Parakeets get used to humans easily and are talkative, so they are real playful and fun. Hurts when they bite, though, and keeping their cage clean is quite a task. Having one isn't all fun and games.
You sure know a lot about parakeets.
I had my own once.
I didn't know that.
I never mentioned it?
No, this is the first time.
Really?
Yeah, there's probably a lot of other things that I don't know about you yet.
Yeah, actually, well, there's a lot more.
Rose?
Jack,
What?
after this mission is over, let's talk about lots of things.
Yeah, let's.
Good luck.
Oh, bueno, pues ahora vamos a apuntarlo con el micrófono direccional.
You must be Ames. You must be Ames.
Venus in Cancer.
You must be Ames.
You must
You
be
must
Ames.
be Ames.
You must be Ames.
Hemos conseguido que lo repita. Hay que insistir bastante, ¿eh? Hay que estar buen rato aquí.
You must be Ames.
You must be Ames. You must be Ames. Top of locker. Top of locker.
Bueno, señores, por fin lo ha dicho. Le ha costado, ¿eh? Pero lo ha dicho. Encima de la taquilla se refiere a esto de aquí. Y caen unos cuantos libros.
Hello. This sucks. This sucks. This sucks. This sucks.
Right, what have you got there?
Nothing.
Ah, come on. Don't play dumb. That kind of thinking might even be helpful on the battlefield.
Yeah, but
Look, aside from its educational value, you can probably use it to distract an enemy.
Bueno, señores, si le damos al L3 podemos conocer las medidas de las mujeres que hay aquí.
37.
¿Lo veis, no?
37.
En este caso 37, pero bueno, es una curiosidad. Bueno, vamos a pasarlo bien, señores. Vamos a dejar este libro para que nuestro hombre se lo pase, pues eso, bien. Y ahora lo que voy a hacer es enseñaros una cosa. Aquí dentro estamos en la zona de rehenes. Tenemos movimiento. Atentos porque se puede descubrir con el sensor. Ah, lo veis ahí, ¿no? Es Johnny. Todo el mundo sabe quién es Johnny. Johnny es el que va mal de estómago. El pobre hombre que siempre está mal. Y ahora vamos a ver cómo se entretiene. Cuando pueda, pues os mostraré cómo se entretiene con el libro. Aquí otra cosa que ocurre es que si no cogemos las gafas térmicas en la piscina del principio con Raiden, aparecen aquí. Las gafas térmicas aparecen en su lugar aquí. Bueno, pues lo dejamos ahí haciendo lo suyo. Travesuras con el libro. Claro que sí.
It'd be a huge help if you happen to be Ames. I bet you're not Ames either. I bet you're not Ames either. I bet you're not Ames either.
Hay algunos que se pueden enfadar, señores.
Frankly, I don't care whether you're Ames or not.
Y bueno, los comentarios de Raiden también cambian.
Frankly, I don't care whether you're Ames or not.
Y hay otros que directamente se cagan encima. Y bueno, el corazón ya lo escucháis, va a toda pastilla.
Raiden, you appear to be enjoying yourself slapping around defenseless hostages.
I can't believe you. I didn't think you were the kind of person to do such a thing.
Good thing you saw him for what he really was, huh, Rosemary?
Yeah, I don't know this person anymore. Goodbye. So, Jack, what do you want?
What do I want? Well, I'd like to save, if that's okay.
Then go ahead.
Cuando está enfadada Mary Rose, no nos deja guardar. Es muy curioso esto.
This is a joke, right? Rose.
What now?
What do you mean, what now? Save my data, please.
Fine. Don't you have something you want to say before that?
Like what?
Ugh.
All right, I get it. I'm sorry. There. You satisfied?
Close enough.
You selfish.
What was that?
Nothing. Just talking to myself.
Bueno, señores, entre los rehenes tenemos a...
I don't care whether your aims or not.
My name's Jennifer.
Jennifer. Y se abre, ¿no? Un poquito.
You're Jennifer.
Stay away from me.
¿Eso es lo que quieres?
You're Jennifer.
Stop! Don't touch me.
Vale, vamos a jugar un poquito también.
Was there a noise just now?
35. 25. 37.
Jack, what the hell are you doing? You are sick, you know?
Rosemary,
Colonel, was I wrong in what I did?
perhaps. There are certain things that a person can and can't do.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
You understand?
Yes.
Come out of this thing alive, both for yourself and so as not to waste your training.
No need to tell me that, Colonel.
Right. And I recommend you not throw away that picture.
Colonel?
What?
You're not joking.
Huh.
Are you?
Continue your duties. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Bueno, señores, aquí vamos a apuntar a la izquierda.
To come all the way to New York just to get hit with a bowel attack.
Esto no está subtitulado.
What luck. Oh. This one's worse than that one up in Alaska. Come to think of it, that commander chick really reminds me of someone. Who is she like again? Oh yeah, she's like her. Now that's a time I'd like to forget. Ridiculous that I had to get jacked for everything that was on me. When I think about it, that's when everything started to hit the skids. It's a shame. Up to that point I was steady cruising on the elite course. Oh, here we go again. Oh. Still, that Russian crew is a pretty decent bunch. The president's escort guys get on my nerves, though. Oh, whatever. For now, just gotta hang in there. Oh, there's no paper.
Y dice que no hay papel. Bueno, es el famoso Johnny mítico en la saga, que siempre sufre del estómago y tiene cagalera. Vale, pues aquí tenemos a Revolver Ocelot. Si nos vamos, ¿qué ocurre?
Pick up your AK. Freeze!
Vale.
Pick up your AK.
Vamos a quitarnos el uniforme a ver qué pasa.
What's your name?
Freeze!
Vale, ahora lo que voy a hacer es coger otra arma. Nos piden que cojamos la AK, pero no.
Coming here.
What the hell?
Freeze!
Right. Do you actually enjoy abusing helpless animals?
I don't believe this. I had no idea you were that kind of a monster.
I don't understand you, Raiden. If you're satisfied, get back to the mission.
Bueno, si atacamos a las gaviotas ocurre esto. Vale, vamos a intentar disparar a Snake durante la batalla con el Harrier. Y vamos a llamar. Pobrecitos. Vaya. Se han enfadado, me disparan ellos, señores. Me disparan ellos, Cuidado que me disparan ellos y se han enfadado. Y me devuelven el disparo, ya lo estáis viendo. Llegamos a un momento súper intenso, señores. Súper intenso. A la famosa meada.
Right, my sympathies. Sneaking missions are called wet works for a reason after all.
Don't worry about it, Jack. It's okay.
Hose?
That is, as long as you take a shower the second you get back. Do we have a deal?
Sí, no te preocupes. Nosotros ahora nos duchamos aquí y se acabó el problema. Vamos a acercarnos un poco más. Si la disfrutamos del todo. Qué tremendo momento. Me entra la risa. Y bueno, pues ahí se acaba ya. Se acabó, chaval. Te has quedado a gustito, ¿verdad? Cerdo. Bueno, ya estáis viendo que las cosas obviamente en esta zona se van a quemar. Vamos a meternos en una caja. Y la caja obviamente se quema. Y además desaparece, o sea que nos podemos quedar sin cajas perfectamente. Bueno, pues he llegado justo hasta un patito. No me esperaba yo esto, señores, pero hay un pato oculto cuando estamos en la zona del agua. Estoy jugando ahora en la nivel muy fácil, no sé si tiene algo que ver, pero la cuestión es que hay un patito. Bien, señores, pues aquí, antes de llegar hasta Emma, podemos verla. Y si nos quedamos un rato así, al final, pues recibimos una llamada.
Jack? Jack?
Oh, Rose, is that you? What's up?
What's up? You were looking for a pretty long time. Something catch your eye?
No, just, scouting for the enemy.
Somehow I have a hard time believing you.
Enough. Hurry up and return to the mission at hand.
Y ahora está inconsciente.
What do you think you're doing to her?
If Emma loses consciousness, drag her just like you drag the enemy's body around.
Unconscious.
Jack, what's up with you?
Oh, nothing.
Don't leave Emma in an unsafe spot when she's unconscious. Drag her if you have to, but get her to safety.
Ya sabéis que con Emma lo hemos visto prácticamente todo en la guía, pero lo que no, lo vamos a ver ahora y esto no lo vimos. Así que vamos a escuchar, atentos.
Oh God, that was tough. Do we have to keep going?
Just a little bit more. Hang in there.
Okay. We're not there yet.
Just a little bit more. Hang in there.
How much farther do we have to swim?
Just a little bit more. Hang in there.
That again. Can't you say anything else? I can't stand this. I hate water.
Bueno, eso ya lo sabemos, pero ¿habéis visto, no, lo de antes?
How much farther do we have to swim?
Just a little bit more. Hang in there.
That again. Can't you say anything else?
Bueno, si enfocamos el micrófono direccional a Emma, veremos comentarios como
What am I doing here?
los que estáis leyendo.
I'm scared. I can't do this.
Es muy pesimista, ya lo vimos en la guía esto también.
I don't want to do this. I can't do this. This sucks.
Vale, está llegando
Shaky.
a la primera infraestructura. Así que ahora vamos a ver lo que ocurre detrás de ella, ya veréis.
Too shaky. What if I fall? Phew. Safe, I guess. If I managed to get this far, it must be thanks to that riding guy. What is the deal with him? He's got a weird name, dresses pretty weird too. And I'm not really sure about the way he holds my hand and things. He's easy on the eyes though, so I guess I can let that slide. But I got my own ideas about that hair. I wonder if it's... well, it must be. I could ask him later, but he'd probably get ticked off. I'll leave him alone.
Vale, vamos a llamarla ahora después de eso.
Emma, about what you said behind that column there.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Can I just say something?
Sure.
This is my real hair, okay?
Of course. As if I said anything about that.
Bueno, ha llegado la segunda infraestructura. Veamos ahora qué ocurre.
Freeze!
Ah!
A girl? What are you doing here?
It's not my choice, thank you very much.
Oh,
You're not gonna shoot me.
no.
Why not?
Stay away from good-looking women when you're fighting. Otherwise you'll get hit with diarrhea.
Huh?
One of the few things I learned from Shadow Moses.
What are you talking about?
Ancient history. Don't worry about it.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but does this mean you're letting me go?
Well, you could have found a nicer way to say that, but sure. Better hurry.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. Just run like hell. Oh no, my stomach! Not again! Oh. This place is about to sink! Just get out fast, okay? Oh.
Wait!
What?
What's your name?
Don't have one!
Huh?
Okay, fine. It's Johnny! Oh, I'm not gonna make it.
Hey, if we run into each other again... Huh. What a weird guy.
Ahí tenemos al grandioso Johnny. Vamos a ver qué ocurre si le disparamos a Snake. Nos devuelve el disparo.
Just a little more. Do I need to clear things with Otacon before I ask her out?
Ya estás viendo que también podemos escuchar a Snake mientras piensa.
All right. Not bad at all.
Raiden, you won't be able to hang, throw, or chokehold anyone in your current state.
Why not?
Is it really necessary to ask? It's just not a good idea to perform those maneuvers. There could be complications.
Oh, really, Jack? Do we have to spell it out for you? Really?
No problem here. Huh? Wish I had that.
Vamos a ver lo que no vimos durante la guía, porque si utilizamos y contestamos al códec, desaparece la imagen esa. Pues bueno, es alguien, una chica que está haciéndose la dormida. Y se ríe, muy bien. Las conversaciones con el coronel no las vamos a mostrar otra vez, porque ya las mostré absolutamente todas durante la guía. Muy bien, se sigue riendo. Felicidad. Y ya está.
What are you thinking? Damn kid.
Jack, do you remember what day tomorrow is?
That again. I'm sorry, but I still don't have a clue.
That's okay.
What is it, Rose? Talk to me.
I'd rather you figure it out. It's important.
How important?
Important enough, and we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why not now?
Tomorrow seems more appropriate. I need all the help I can get so that I won't chicken out anyway.
Is that the reason you decided to be part of this mission? Okay, I'm gonna finish this thing by tomorrow no matter what.
You know I'll do everything I can to help you.
Rose, there's something I need you to do as an analyst.
What is it?
It has to do with Solid Snake. The leader of this takeover incident is claiming that he's Snake himself.
The legendary mercenary?
I need as much data on him as possible. Everything they have on him after the Shadow Moses incident.
He's dead now, isn't he?
Yes. Should be a burial record somewhere, too. You should be able to request top-level security clearance from the Colonel. That should get us into the most classified material.
I'm on it. I'll contact you as soon as I find out something.
Rose, are you okay?
Yes, thank you. It really scared me at first, but I think I've gotten used to it. I'll be behind you all the way, so don't worry.
I guess women really are strong.
Not quite. It's not women that are strong. It's me.
Just as long as I can count on you.
Actually, that's not true. It still scares me to death. But I'll be strong. I'll try. For you. Good luck. Jack, when you get home, let's have a homecoming party. Just the two of us.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I'll make dinner.
What?
Oh, what's wrong?
Well, that sounds good, but how about we eat out at that one restaurant instead? You know, the place that we went to recently with the amazing lobster. I really like that place.
Well, yeah, I guess that's okay too. Huh?
Nothing. I just love lobster. Yeah, can't wait. Woohoo!
Well, then I'll make a reservation. Promise me you'll come back safely.
Don't worry.
Jack, it must be so nerve-wracking to defuse a bomb.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay, that was a stupid thing to say. Sorry.
That's all right. It's just that I've never been trained in this stuff.
You okay? Are you feeling well?
I almost threw up a few times.
Oh, Jack.
But I'm okay. It's not like I'm in this alone.
Oh, yeah, that's true. What do you think about when you're defusing those things?
I don't think so much as remember. And I know that I need to resist that and keep my mind blank. I can't let myself be overwhelmed by the fear.
So, am I a part of what you try not to remember? I was just kidding. But I guess this isn't a good time for that.
No, it is. And I do think about you. I'm trying to remember what's so special about April 30th.
Any success?
No, not yet.
You need to stay alive so you can.
Okay, that's a deal.
I looked into Mr. Peter Stillman's file. Full name is Peter Stillman, known as Peg-Leg Peter. He is a legendary bomb disposal technician. He is also a longtime instructor at the Naval School Explosive Ordnance Disposal and a consultant for the NYPD bomb squad. But 5 years ago, he lost his leg in an accident. And since then, he hung up his gloves to focus on being a lecturer. He was called back into service because, as he said, he is the only explosive specialist who can stop Fat Man. Although no longer an active consultant, he is still without a doubt the #1 guy when it comes to disarming explosives. He should be very helpful to you.
Jack, do you remember the day we met?
I'm kind of busy right now, Rose.
You're right, sorry.
I do remember. It was right after I transferred to New York. There were all these tourists around you in front of the Federal Hall.
A group of middle-aged Japanese ladies came up and asked me which building it was that King Kong was climbing in the movie. I said it was probably the Chrysler Building, and then you showed up and started mouthing off. You were like, no, it's the Empire State.
I said the Chrysler Building was in Godzilla.
We started arguing, and I forgot all about the tourists. I was insisting that I was right, and you were doing the same. The next thing we knew, the Japanese women had gone away, and we ended up going to the Skyscraper Museum to see who had the better recall.
We argued all the way to Battery Park.
And for nothing.
Since the museum was closed, we went our separate ways from the museum. And then I found you again by coincidence out in the base corridor.
An amazing coincidence that we were actually working at the same place.
That night we went up to the top of the Empire State.
It was so beautiful. I could look down on the Chrysler Building from 120 stories above ground.
I felt overwhelmed. I didn't care anymore who was right.
And that was our first date.
We watched King Kong in your apartment a bunch of times that night. Didn't sleep till morning. If it weren't for that coincidence, we wouldn't be together.
I know. I'm sorry, Jack. I'm taking up your time again.
What?
Take care.
I can't believe you, Jack. Do you know what that place is?
I just thought maybe the bomb disposal instructor might be in there.
Why would he be in there?
Well, you never know. He's AWOL and...
Even AWOL, a normal guy wouldn't go into a woman's bathroom. You're the only one I know who would. You're like really strange.
Rosemary, settle down.
But...
It's all right. Right, Rosemary is right. You should probably look someplace else. I can really sympathize with you there, though.
What, sir?
Nothing. Right, that's that. Return to your duties.
You guys are unbelievable.
Ryden, where are you? What are you embarrassed about? You're on a mission. Anything goes.
Pliskin.
I've snuck into similar places in the past myself.
Huh?
You're looking pretty good.
Yeah?
I wonder how Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin is doing.
Well, he's doing pretty good, too.
Oh, really? I'm glad.
Why are you so worried?
Huh?
About Pliskin.
Well, I mean, he's defusing the bombs along with you. If he screws something up, you'll be...
I guess so. He'll be all right, I'm sure. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Hang in there.
Hey, Jack. I bet bomb disposal's a lot like starting a relationship.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Carefully dismantling emotional defenses, being on your toes constantly, you know.
I guess. Neither of them are my strong point.
It's true that you're not the most patient man in the world.
It's not that. I like to leave things as they are.
Are you afraid of what might be hidden inside?
Not afraid, just unwilling to deal with complications.
Like me?
You're...
Hey, Jack?
Yeah?
Do you know why I took this job? I wanted to see what you were really like.
But we've been together a while. You know me already.
No, you never let me in past a certain point, and I need to know what's there.
Oh, are you trying to take me apart now?
Hey, it's not important. Good luck, Jack.
I can't believe it. Stillman's prosthetic leg was all a big lie.
Don't be too hard on him, Rose.
But he's got no right to go around pretending he's got a prosthetic leg. That's an insult to people who really can't walk.
Everyone's got their own reasons. Sometimes you've got no choice but to lie.
You're right.
I guess it is necessary sometimes.
Rose?
It's nothing. Well, see ya. Jack, I know you're probably doing fine, but don't get discouraged. Remember, Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin is with you, too. You'll be all right. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Don't give me that. Every time you say nothing, it's always something. What's wrong?
It's just that, you know, you seem to think pretty highly of him.
Well...
Yeah, Pliskin's the kind of guy you can really depend on, isn't he?
What?
What?
Yeah, Pliskin is one heck of a man, isn't he? He's so cool, so confident.
Yeah.
But he's nowhere near as cool as you. You'll always be my number one. Always.
But that's not what I meant.
You know, you're kind of cute sometimes. Bye, Jack. Got a minute, Jack?
Rose?
I found some information on where Solid Snake is interred.
Great. Shoot.
I've located the grave site.
And the body?
Exhumed for DNA testing.
Well, do you have the results?
The right arm was missing, but there was no doubt that it was him. That body belongs to Solid Snake.
So the head of the terrorist group must be...
An imposter.
Right.
You sound disappointed.
I guess I was kind of hoping to meet the legend in the flesh.
I get you. But it looks like he's not behind this incident.
Raiden, the president needs you, I think. Disguise yourself as enemy personnel and infiltrate the core section. Your priority is to contact Agent Ames.
Jack, how's the mission going?
Fine.
Fine? Is that it?
Look, I really don't feel like talking about the mission. At least with you. I want to talk about something else.
Okay then. Let's talk about you.
Me?
Yeah, your least favorite subject.
That's not...
Oh yeah? Then go ahead and say something.
Like what?
Anything. Tell me something about yourself.
I can't think of anything interesting to say. Why do you want to talk about me so badly?
Because I'm curious.
But why?
Is it really that strange to want to know more about someone you love?
No, it's not strange, but...
You know, sometimes Oh, look, now we're talking about me, not you. Why won't you tell me anything about what you were like as a child? What kind of things you liked to do? What kind of people your parents were? I've never heard you talk about any of that. Why? Don't you think it's just a little bit unusual that I don't know anything about my own boyfriend's past?
Rose, when I get back, I'll tell you everything.
Is that a promise?
Yes, it's a promise. Rose.
So, have you decided to talk yet?
Nope.
That's too bad.
Why are you so interested in me all of a sudden?
Because I'm curious. More so than before. Does it really bother you that much?
There must be some things you don't want to say.
Like what?
You know, those things you don't want to say.
Let's see. Things you don't want to say. Like that you've been married before? That you're 80 years old? That you used to be a woman?
Rose.
What exactly is it you won't tell me? Do you think I'd hate you if I knew? Do you really have that little faith in me?
No, it's nothing like that.
Then what is it? It really bothers me. The fact that there's a side of you I don't know. Sometimes I just can't help myself.
You've got me right now. Isn't that enough?
No, it's not. I'm sorry. I know I'm being greedy, but it's just not enough. Jack, have you remembered what day it is tomorrow?
No.
I see.
You said you had something you wanted to talk to me about? What was it?
We'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why does it have to be tomorrow?
So I can build up enough courage first. And so you won't run away.
I would never do something like that.
Liar. Every time I want to talk about something, you suddenly remember that you have some work you have to do, or you get a stomachache.
Hey, that's not...
You know it's true. What are you so afraid of?
I'm not afraid of anything, and I won't try to run away.
Is that so? Well then, we'll talk tomorrow.
Yeah.
So you have to come back, okay?
I know.
You know, Jack, there's something that bugs me sometimes.
What?
Why are you going out with me?
Huh?
Is it because I'm beautiful?
Why are you asking me this all of a sudden? And where do you get off calling yourself beautiful?
Well, it's the truth, plain and simple. I'm too smart not to realize it and not sarcastic enough to be modest about it.
Is that so? Well then, your schedule must be booked solid with dates.
You bet. I've even hired a private secretary to deal with all of them. But she cancels all of my appointments except for yours.
Ooh.
Sometimes it really does bother me. Sometimes I think all you want is a pretty face to accompany you to parties.
What are you...
Just to make everyone jealous when they see you with me.
You're being ridiculous.
Oh, really? But you never talk about yourself. I never know whether it's really me you want by your side, whether you'd ditch me if you found someone prettier.
You know that's not true.
Really? Then would you still go out with me even if I weren't beautiful?
Of course.
Do you like me for me, or is it my reputation?
Do you really think anyone would say your reputation? I'm just joking. Of course I like you for you. Honest truth.
Really? Thank you. Jack, tell me, am I really helping you out?
Yeah, you're a huge help. I'm lucky to have you as an analyst.
But didn't you tell me just a little while ago that I should change my job or quit or something?
Yeah, you were pretty pissed off.
Why did you say those things?
Well, you have to work overtime and stuff. It sounded pretty tough.
But you didn't mean it, did you?
I was wrong about a lot of things then. I just thought that if we had more time to spend together that...
You were thinking of your own danger.
Well...
Don't you think it's selfish to expect everyone to be at your beck and call? I'm not your personal possession, you know.
That's not how I think of you.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Listen, I like you, and I like the me that likes you. But I do not like being summed up as Jack's girlfriend. The very thought of it makes me shiver. There's a lot more to me than just being your girlfriend. The fact that I'm doing the job I want to do is part of that, understand?
Yeah, of course,
I want to be recognized, first of all, for who I really am. Especially by you. I don't want you, of all people, thinking that I'm just your girlfriend.
That's not what I think at all.
Can you really say that?
Absolutely.
Really? I'm glad. You know, that really looks good on you.
You think so?
Yeah. Everything looks good on you, Jack. It'd be nice if you were this stylish all the time.
It's too much of a hassle.
Well, at least you could care a little bit more about how you look.
You care enough for both of us.
Yeah, that's true. But I want to be beautiful.
You want people to compliment you?
Yeah, especially you.
Me?
Yes? Is that strange?
Not at all.
Really? Well then, next time be sure to compliment me. Now that I think about it, it feels kind of fresh.
What does?
Before, I could always rest assured that I'd see you again. Now it's different. Now it feels like every word we say to each other counts.
That's great. We could make this into a book and sell it. Want to improve communication in your relationship? Send your man off to fight a war.
Jack.
Rose, you know my life's at stake here.
So is mine.
Rose?
I'm sorry, but I'm really worried too. I can't help but feel like I'm fighting this battle along with you.
Yeah, I know. Thanks.
Jack.
What is it?
I've always been alone.
Huh?
I'm so lonely.
Lonely? Rose, we've always...
Not always.
What do you mean?
You've never slept beside me.
What are you talking about?
After we've been together in my room, you stay awake all night, or you head for the door.
Is this really the time to bring this up?
Why, Jack? Why?
Listen, Rose, I'm right in the middle of a mission, and
Why? Why can't you relax when you're with me?
Look, the mission,
Why don't you open up to me?
Rose, I just can't.
All I ever wanted was to share your dreams, to spend a meaningful evening with you. I just wanted to find you by my side when I woke up. Is that asking too much?
It's the night. I'm scared of the night. It's got nothing to do with you.
Scared of the night? What's that supposed to mean?
I can't relax when I'm with someone.
Jack, you wouldn't even let me in your room.
I need privacy. I just can't be bothered.
Bothered?
Wrong word. What I wanted to say was that there are certain things that I have to keep to myself.
Do you remember that time I forced my way into your room? We'd known each other for almost a year.
and you blew up. It was the first time you ever raised your hand against me. I was so worried about you.
Look, I'm sorry.
It wasn't your violent nature that scared me. It was your room, your heart.
Stop it.
There wasn't anything in your room. Only a bed and a small desk. It looked like a prison cell.
Rose?
No television set. No family pictures. Not even a poster.
Rose, I only use that room for sleeping.
A lifeless room. Almost like your empty heart.
That's why I tried to keep you out.
I thought I was beginning to understand you. Until I saw that room.
Would you have been happier if I had a picture of you hanging on the wall?
That's not what I was trying to say.
Enough, Rose. We'll talk about this later. After the mission.
Right. After the mission. I understand. Jack, about trying to break into your room.
Rose, just forget about it.
No, listen to me. I said I did it because I was worried about you, but it wasn't just that.
What?
I was suspicious. I thought there might be someone else.
Someone else?
Another woman.
Rose.
I really thought so, because sometimes you're so horribly cold.
You know I wouldn't.
I'm serious. Sometimes I feel like you're pushing me away. So I...
Did you get in?
Yeah.
Are you satisfied now? There wasn't anyone there, was there?
No. No, there was no one there. There was absolutely no one in your room. Not another woman, not me, not even you.
Rose.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to apologize, that's all. Talk to you later. Well, Jack, it sounds like you and Miss Emma are getting along just fine.
Rose?
I've been monitoring your every move and conversation. I can't say it's been fun.
Give me a break. I'm only trying to keep her spirits up.
Is that right?
Absolutely. My mission is to get her to the computer room.
That's all?
Yeah.
You're lying. You're attracted to her, aren't you?
I'll admit she's cute.
Cuter than me?
Rose, you're beautiful. You know how I feel about you.
Have you remembered yet?
You mean April 30th?
Yes.
It's your birthday, isn't it?
Wrong. You're not even warm.
What is it then?
Forget it. It's nothing. Maybe I'm just a little jealous.
Rose.
You'd better get moving. Good luck. Jack, how far do you think the Patriot's digital control extends?
I don't really know, but it probably influences a lot of what goes on in our everyday lives.
Even mundane things like which movies and songs become a hit and what kind of clothes we wear?
I think taste would be the easiest thing to manipulate. I mean, think about the kinds of film and bands everyone wants to go to see. It's whatever's at the top of the charts.
And if the charts are made up...
Exactly.
But you can't really control individual taste. It's too closely tied to personality.
I don't know about that. Trends have always been about following the leader.
Not necessarily.
The age of direct personal interaction is over. So is the idea of word-of-mouth communication. Rose, you have any friends you've met online?
Huh? Yeah, I do.
How many?
Well, if you count only the ones I talk to a lot, I'd say about 20.
How many of those have you actually met?
1 or 2 tops.
Uh-huh. That's how it is for everyone, I guess. And even if your online buddies had fake identities and were circulating false information, you'd have no way of knowing.
Fake identities?
Right. And there'd be no way for you to know for sure.
Well, what about people who do meet face-to-face then? Like us.
Us?
Have you ever really shown me the real you?
I wouldn't even know the real me myself.
But you're being honest with yourself now. Well, that's how I see it.
Well, how am I being honest?
Well, I've never seen you show so much feeling. Fear, anger, even a kind of giddiness. It may seem a strange thing to say, but you're living out loud for the first time that I've seen.
I'm just trying to get the job done. This is war, you know.
I do know that. I'm just saying you're different from your usual restrained self.
What about you then?
I always want to be open with you, as much as I can.
Rose, can you hear me?
I'm right here.
Actually, that's okay. Forget it.
Jack, what is it?
You wouldn't understand.
Try me, Jack, please.
I can't, not to you.
Please, tell me. I can help you.
No, there's no way you'd understand.
You can tell Snake, but you won't tell me?
He's different.
Why? I'm in this war too. With you.
No, the war is out here, not on a live feed to some control room.
You want me to pick up a gun and fight? Is that it?
Lord, no. You're the one person that I'd do anything to keep out of this place.
Then what is it?
I'm a killer.
But
I see men hit, I see them die in agony, and I don't feel a thing for them.
don't think things like that, Jack.
I'm a born and bred killer. Nothing like Snake. He fights for something he believes in.
So do you. You're doing your duty.
No, I'm not. Somewhere deep inside, I'm enjoying this game.
Jack, I've been thinking for a long time. You've got a no trespassing sign pasted on your heart.
What?
No entry beyond this point. You've got it written all over your heart.
That's ridiculous.
Don't try to deny it. You know I'm right. Stop lying to me. Why do you do this? Don't you trust me?
I don't know. I like you. I really do. It's not that I'm rejecting you. It's just that...
All right, I understand. Forget about it.
I'm sorry.
But someday, do you think you might let me in? To the other side of that sign?
Yeah, someday.
Okay, someday. Promise me?
Yeah, I promise.
Jack, it must be hard for you.
Yeah, when I watch people die like this.
No, I mean, it must be hard for you in general.
What?
You always seem like you're trying to deny something within yourself, but can't. And I have no idea what's making you suffer so much. That's hard for me. If only you'd talk to me about it.
There are some things I want you to understand without me having to explain.
You can't possibly expect me to...
Rose.
I guess you're right. Maybe if I were a better match for you, I could understand without being told. But I guess I'm not. I guess I'm just too different.
Rose, that's...
Not true?
Yeah, you're perfect for me. The ideal woman, so to speak.
Ideal?
Yeah.
If...
Huh?
If I was...
What are you trying to say?
Nothing. Never mind. Sorry, I was about to say something stupid. Get back to the mission. Jack, are you all right?
Oh, yeah.
Jack, is it true? What Solidus said?
Yes.
It's unbelievable. Drafting small children, sending them to war? It's not allowed under international conventions.
ICC rules don't mean a lot in war. Someone told me that there are over 300,000 children in combat right now. I was just one of them.
So you remember? I thought your memory had been manipulated by them.
It was, but I have nightmares every day. Pieces of the past I can't put together.
Why didn't you tell me?
You couldn't begin to understand.
You wouldn't know that until you try me.
I didn't want you to get hurt. There was never a real reason for me to fight, except that someone put a gun in my hand. And that someone was him.
It wasn't your fault.
If I survived the day's fight, I was praised, fed, and had a bed to sleep in. I think I was only 6 when I held my first AK. But I'm not even sure of that.
Jack.
I'm not like Snake. I never questioned why we fought. There was no purpose, no way out. They give you a gun, you ask how many to kill. If you didn't, you were the one they shot instead.
It's okay. No one is blaming you.
We were shown Hollywood action films every day. The kind with macho guys and big guns. They call it image training.
Ugh.
They built us from the ground up into killing machines. We were fed once a day. I can still taste the gunpowder they mixed into the food.
Gunpowder? In the food?
The gunpowder had toluene in it, giving it hallucinogenic properties. It kept us drugged, controllable.
Oh my God!
When the Civil War ended, those of us who survived were taken in by NGOs. They gave me a new life in the States. I can't complain. But nothing's changed. The only people who have no problem with my past have secrets and agendas of their own. Terrible nightmares. Every night. I can never forget.
Jack.
I'm afraid of the night. That's why I don't sleep next to you.
You should have told me.
Told you what? That I'm a killer? And always have been?
No. No.
What I hate more than anything else in the world is my own past. I didn't want you or anyone to know about it. Now I know why I was chosen for this mission. No one can take him on, take him down, except me. I've been kept alive this long for this. I knew as soon as I saw Solidus.
Jack, I love you the way you are now. You have to believe me. I didn't know anything about you, I admit that. Where you were born, how you grew up. But I know that now. And I know that what I feel for you can only get better. And I'll share in your past if that's the price.
It doesn't work that way. No one can share the burden of what I've done. It's not one of those warm and fuzzy things couples share.
I accept the good and the bad, Jack. That's what you do for someone you love.
I don't want to share my past with anyone. I just want to forget about it.
Jack, I haven't told you, about what I've done.
The last 2 years with you, it's been more than I've ever hoped for.
Jack.
But I can't go any farther. I know you want to get married. But I can't. I can't risk starting a family. There's no way to erase my childhood.
It's all right, Jack. Please, don't say any more. Jack, I was serious when I said I wanted you to propose to me.
Rose?
I was really worried. There are times when it seems like you're not really looking at me and that if I looked away for a moment, you'll disappear. I wanted to make sure you couldn't get away. I thought that if we lived together, maybe things would change. That maybe we could change things ourselves. But that wasn't the problem. There was something deeper.
I'm sorry.
I guess it's impossible for me.
What are you saying?
I'm sorry, Jack. I love you. I really do. Please believe me. Whatever happens.
Rose?
Bye, Jack.
Rose, the Colonel is acting strange.
Oh? I haven't heard from him in a while.
What do you mean? Isn't he there?
No, I'm by myself.
You're telling me you've never met the guy either?
No, and they blindfolded me when they brought me here.
I've never seen his face.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, it's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Jack, it's me.
Hi, Rose.
Jack, I owe you an apology.
If it's about that conversation just now, I'm the one who's sorry.
No, it's something else.
What is it?
That day at Federal Hall 2 years ago, it wasn't a coincidence. I was ordered to keep an eye on you.
Keep an eye on me?
Yes, by the Patriots.
You're a spy?
I suppose. Yes. It's an ugly word. Are you still there?
Was sleeping with me a part of the job?
I fell in love with you.
How could anyone?
I can't excuse what I did. I've reported every detail of your personal life to them these 2 years. What you did, said, everything.
Must have been fun.
But some things I didn't tell anyone. Like what I felt for you.
So that's why you were involved in this mission. I should have known. Why else would they toss an analyst into the mix at the last minute?
I'm sorry. I know what I did was wrong.
No matter where I go, I get used.
I reinvented myself to suit your tastes. Hairstyle, clothes, the way I moved, things I talked about. You say you love the color of my hair, my eyes. They're not even real.
You must have gone over my psych profile with a fine-tooth comb.
It was my job.
Great performance. Had me completely fooled.
What I really wanted was for you to see the real me. It hurt to play out this artificial romance. It was worse to lie to myself than to you. The more love you gave me, the more it hurt. Because I knew the person you loved was just a character.
So it was artificial on my end too. It was just a game, not the real thing.
Oh, Jack.
I feel better knowing that.
What?
I was in love, or thought I was, with someone who didn't exist. I was trying to be someone I wasn't by loving what wasn't real. I don't know who you really are. The person I knew isn't real. She's not the woman I'm talking to right now. In a sense, the deception was my own, not theirs.
Jack, I thought I was acting because that was my job. But I did fall in love with you. That wasn't an act.
You expect me to believe that? It's okay. You had your reasons, right? Hey, I understand, but I have nothing left to...
Jack!
What?
I'm carrying... I'm pregnant, Jack.
Rose! What's going on?
Be strong. Whatever happens, don't forget that my life's at stake too. Try to do something for me for a change. Okay, get back to your murdering. You're doing this to save me, right? Don't deny it. I've done so much for you, haven't I? See ya.
Bueno, esta curiosidad la conocemos todos, pero ya sabéis que en la escena final aparece Bump. Y para eso hay que fijarse bastante bien. Pero ahí está. Bueno, señores, durante la tercera partida ya aparecen tanto Snake como Raiden con gafas de sol. Ya lo veis ahí. Impresionantes. Los dos. Muy bonitos. Bueno, señores, en los niveles de dificultad alta, en el difícil y en el extremo, tenemos aquí al principio un objeto que se trata de una maquinilla de afeitar. Eléctrica de gran apurado, no deja nada a su paso y más adelante veremos para qué sirve. Si hemos cogido la maquinilla de afeitar, en este preciso momento ocurre lo siguiente.
Take this too.
Here, take this.
I had to use you as bait to gain access to Arsenal. It worked.
Why didn't you tell me about Olga?
You never asked. Not happy about that? Get over it.
Bien, señores, una de las estatuas Moai la tenemos justamente aquí, en la zona donde está el loro. En esa esquina, señores. Vale, señores, aquí, cuando vamos a rescatar al presidente, tenemos otra estatua Moai. Tenemos que romper esta verja que había aquí. Aquí a la derecha hay otra verja. La rompemos y aquí tenemos la famosa estatua Moai. Bueno, aquí tenemos otra estatua Moai, señores. Otra de las famosas estatuas Moai. Vale, señores, otra estatua Moai aparece donde estaba la cámara digital, justo aquí arriba. Ahí escondida está, pero es otra estatua. Bueno, señores, aquí tenemos otra estatua Moai, pero hay que asomarse. Para eso tenemos que pulsar R1, primera persona, y a la vez R2 y L2. Y atentos, ahí abajo la tenemos. Muy bien, señores, pues en el nivel extremo, únicamente en este nivel, aquí tenemos una taquilla que sí se abre. Y dentro tenemos otra de las figuras Moai, además de una mina Claymore. Lo que pasa es que la mina no la puedo recoger, pero la estatua la tenéis ahí. Bueno, ahora os quiero enseñar y mostrar para qué sirven las pelucas. La peluca marrón sirve para obtener munición infinita. La peluca naranja sirve para obtener un agarre infinito. Y la peluca azul, que es la más complicada de conseguir, solo sirve para oxígeno infinito. Y se consigue obteniendo todos los dock tags. Por lo tanto, estamos obligados a terminar el nivel extreme, cosa que yo no conseguí y me quedé en los Metal Gear Rey, pero es que son muy jodidos de vencer, entonces pues pasé. Suficiente sufrimiento, os juro, que he tenido ya con el resto de jefes, porque es infernal.
Are you going to shoot me?
Snake, respond! Snake? Snake!